Hi everyone. In this video, we will be going through related probability concepts. 7 patients are tested for a rare condition. Each test is independent and has a 50% chance of being positive. What is the probability that at least one patient tests positive? Because at least one means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. That's a lot of probabilities to find. So it's actually easier in this case to find the probability that the patient tests negative or the opposite and subtract that from the total, which will be 1, and then raise that to the number of trials, in this case patients, and there are 7 patients tested. So what we're going to do is find 1 minus the probability of a bar, which is not positive, or in this case negative, and we'll raise it to the number of trials. And this will give us the probability of at least 1. The first thing we need to do is find the complement, or the not A, in this case A bar. So the probability of A bar, because it is the exact opposite of A, and they both add together to equal 1, this will be 1 minus the probability of A, or in our case being positive. So the probability of it being negative is 1 minus the probability of being positive. We were told in the instructions that there is a 50% chance of being positive. So the probability of A bar, or the negative, will be 1 minus 50% changed to a decimal is 0.5, and subtracting 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. So this is the probability of A bar, or the negative. Now let's go ahead and put that into our equation for at least. 1 minus the A bar, or the complement, which is 0.5, and the number of trials. In this case, we have 7 patients, so there are 7 different opportunities or trials for this to occur. So we'll raise this to the 7th power. 1 minus 0.5 raised to the 7th power in our calculator is 0.992188, and let's just round this out to 3 decimal places. Looking to the number to the right is a 1. 1 doesn't round up the 2, so we get 0.992. This is the probability that at least one patient of these 7 will test positive. And now we're all done.